Hello, you beautiful coding machines, and welcome to another episode of Lil Pod Coding Edition. Today we are diving deep into TypeScript. Hate it or love it, its footprint is all over GitHub, from open source projects to corporate products. So it begs the questions: what is TypeScript? What is its purpose? Why do so many companies use it? Don't worry, because in this episode I'm going to attempt to answer these questions and more. As always, relax, grab a drink, and open up your terminal. Well, first of all, let's answer a few fundamental questions about TypeScript, or TS for short. What does TypeScript stand for? Simply put, TypeScript is a superset of JavaScript. What does that mean is TypeScript is just JavaScript with some extra features. Most importantly, the static typing element. And who made it, you may ask? TypeScript was developed and still maintained to this day by Microsoft. It was first publicly released in 2012. It's a great example of how large tech company contributing something significant to the open source community. What is related to JavaScript? This is the core of TypeScript power. Since it's a superset of JavaScript, any valid JavaScript code is also valid TypeScript code. Think of it like this. Your TypeScript code is compiled, or to be more accurate, transpiled into regular plain JavaScript. This means that the browser doesn't run TypeScript directly. It runs the JavaScript that TypeScript created. This backward compatibility is a massive reason for its adoption. So with those basics out of the way, let's get to the why. Why go through the expense of writing TypeScript only for it to become JavaScript anyway? The main answer is type safety. In a typical JavaScript project, you might have a function that accepts a number but accidentally get past a string. JavaScript won't complain until your code tries to run, which could cause bugs that is difficult to find. So with TypeScript, you define the types, which means that you can tell your function, hey, I only want a number here. So the TypeScript compiler will then catch that error before you even run your code, flagging it right in your code editor. This helps you catch bugs early, making your code more robust and reliable. This is a game changer for large teams and complex projects. It makes the code easier to read, easier to refactor, and less prone to unexpected errors. It's like having a helpful assistant that constantly looking at checking your work for your mistakes. Think of it like this. JavaScript is like a car, and TypeScript is like the same car with a new advanced dashboard. The engine and wheels are all the same, but the dashboard give you extra warning and information, like low tire pressure, need to change the oil, the engine is overheating, and that helps you prevent problems before they happen. Now you might ask, what is the compiler exactly doing in this case? Like, okay, we understand the dashboard analogy, the advanced warning, but again, what does the compiler do? In this case, the compiler is just a translation tool that takes one language and translates it to another language. Like, think of it like this. It's a newspaper that is written in a foreign language. So you have two options: either let the consumers translate the newspaper themselves, or save millions of people from doing so if you translate it just one time. Finally, this brings us to why almost all companies use it. Well, it's for three reasons, and they are maintainability, scalability, and better developer experience. Let's start with maintainability. As a code base grows, it becomes harder to manage. TypeScript types act like a documentation, making it easier for new developers to understand what a function does and what data is expected. Next is scalability. Scalability is basically when you have a massive application with thousands of lines of code, the risk of bug is huge. TypeScript's compiler helps manage that complexity by catching errors at compile time, leading to more stable and scalable products. And lastly, better developer experience. Modern code editor like VS Code have incredible support for TypeScript. They can autocomplete code, provide real-time error checking, and make navigating a large code base a breeze. This boosts developer productivity and happiness as well. So whether you love the extra features or find it a bit cumbersome, TypeScript's purpose is clear: to make JavaScript more predictable, scalable, and maintainable. It's not about replacing JavaScript, it's about making it better, especially for big projects. That's all for this episode of Lil Pod Coding Edition. Thank you for listening, and until next time, happy coding.